Tim Panasic for Gibbons Motor Toys. Here we are in late 2024, and we've just got our first new for 2025 KingFisher 2725 XRS. So what's new about this boat is pretty much everything. Other than the great ride of the hull that's been around for a long time, basically everything on the boat has been tweaked in some fashion, which we'll show you the details of you here moving along. So first of all, this package does have a number of options on it. So this boat has the new Huron Blue, which is a new color. It's got an upgraded armor coat, sterling gray cabin, and bow coamings, etc., and interior with the clear coat on it. This also has what's called the nightshade package, so you can see the black trim. So the window frames are black, as well as you can see the black shade around the windows and the tinted glass. So when you look at the Huron Blue with the sterling gray and the midnight package, I personally think that this boat looks extremely modern. I really think that they've done a great job with the aesthetics here. And then when you combine all that with the, with the heavy-duty bow rail that wraps around the whole cabin, this has got additional stainless steel racks, which we'll show you when we get to the roof, but you can see them from here. There's some little details that have been added. There's a piece of UHMW here, so that when your anchor is reeled up, it's not contacting the metal, it's contacting the UHMW. As far as the trailer, this is an easy loader, upgraded 8,500-pound trailer, 16-inch wheels. It's got upgraded mag wheels with matching spare. It's got electric over hydraulic brakes. So this is going to be a really nice rig to tow, and I've said this in the past, this is going to be a half-ton towable boat, so that's another thing to consider. Should also mention that with the 2725, basically from the bow to the back of the engine platform, it measures just under 28 feet, including the engine bracket, so you've pretty much got a full 27-foot boat. You can see the raised coamings here in the bow. You can see the access ports for tying your anchor lines to. This has got an optional dual heavy-duty rub rail. So typically what we'll do at Gibbons Motor Toys, when we do the dual rub rail, we don't do the waterline stripe because we feel that this gives really that appearance of breaking up the boat the way that it is. You can see KingFisher's robust, really heavy-duty cleats. As you look down the hull, you can see that it's just a really nicely finished boat. Another nice feature is when you got the raised coamings in the stern of the boat, any water that comes off the roof or anything from the front of the boat is going to stop here and go overboard, keeping the aft deck dry. And then you can see that new with the XRS model is the overhanging roof. So no longer is there a canvas bimini, you've got that integrated into the roof now. This has got the optional starboard walkthrough, which we'll show you from inside. As we walk around to the stern of the boat, what you got here is just a really robust, wide engine platform. This particular boat is going to get rigged with twin 200s on it. I should probably say that we actually got some of these boats being built as we speak that are pre-sold. This is the first one that we're getting that's going to be available for sale in the new year. So this boat hasn't been rigged yet, so please overlook the fact that there's no engines, and obviously there's no rigging of any sort in the interior other than the way the boats has come from the factory so far. If you look underneath the stern, you can see the trim tabs that are on here. You can see the lots of space to mount transducers. You've got the 18-degree KingFisher, dead rise hull that's known for great performance in big water. You got the big reverse chines on the sides. So this is truly an offshore boat that's designed to spend a few nights out on the water and be comfortable in. As we hop aboard the boat, the first thing we'll point out is that the XRS series boats come with what's called a king deck. So if you look at the engine platform. You can see that that's all nicely done with the King deck there, so it just makes it for a more comfortable and a more grippy surface. So when you're out there netting a fish or whatever you're doing, even in and out of the boat, whether you're in bare feet or shoes, it just gives you that much more comfort and traction. We'll start with looking at the features on the stern of the boat. We've got a nice raised fish cleaning table here, so you've got openings here, so it's your fish debris, etc., is going to get washed over the side, but you're not going to lose anything. This has got an optional circulation pump in it, so great place to put crab, etc. So it's basically a live well. You've got, this has got an optional whale gusher manual bilge pump. So again, that's just insurance. You hope that you never need to use it, but if all goes dead and you have no batteries, no pumps, you've got a very heavy duty manual pump that you can use as a bilge. This, if you look on the both the port and the starboard side, we've got a hose, pressure wash hose on each side. So one is for fresh water, one is for seawater, which is very nice when you want to have salt-free knives, etc. You got fresh water that you can spray down those items. While you're working in the on the aft deck here, you can see the storage space that you got with the dual trays on both sides. Again, with the King deck on both the tops, you've got the coamings on the sides. This is a really nice boat. If you're on rough water and you're bringing in a big fish, you can stand vertically here. You got something to lean against. You can tuck your toes in here, and basically you're not going to slip or go overboard. So definitely a very, very well thought out for reeling in big fish. We'll just show you in here. Like I said, this isn't rigged yet, but and just a point to note, you can see that there's like an eaves trough here. So if it is raining, etc., you open up your access to your batteries, etc., water's not running inside here. So this is very well done. You can see KingFisher's wiring is very neat. Everything's got labels on it. There's room for house batteries and crank batteries all underneath there. Very easy access to get at everything. All your pumps, additional fuel filters, etc., all very easy to get at in this area. And this is all going to be very well done once we're finished rigging the rest of the accessories on here. If you look on the starboard side, we pointed on the outside, there's a step through here on the side, so a nice feature for on and off at the dock. As far as fish storage, you've got a huge in-floor fish storage locker. This has got the optional insulated locker, so both the floor, the lid is all insulated, as you can see here, so that's going to hold ice longer if that's what you choose to do. We've got access here to your hydronic heater system, plus a little bit of storage here. So easy access there for servicing in the field. You've got a little bit of storage here and your diesel fuel tank for the hydronic heating system, as well as more storage there. You've got great storage up here with cup holders. We've got this dam here so you can put tools, supplies here. They're not going to fall off. This does have an optional overhead mounting pod. It just hasn't been mounted yet, but I believe we can have up to a 12-inch graph up here that's going to be mounted overhead so that it's up top where it's easy to view from anywhere on the aft deck. You can see the beauty of this overhanging extension of the roof here now. You can see the aft LED cockpit light. Some of these features, again, will be part of some of the packages that are on this boat. So I should point out that this does have what's called the trophy package. It's got the comfort package, and it's got the shore power package as well. So just keep those things in mind as you're looking at the features that are on here. I should also point out, the frame, the door, this is very, very heavy duty stuff. You're not going to get any rattling. It's high quality. You can see the way this is secured here. To release it, there's just a release right here. Just feel how sturdy and steady. Like everything here is very robust, very, very heavy duty. As we walk into the cabin, Part of the comfort package is this floor runner that I'm standing on here. The first thing I guess I want to point out is, my first impression was, wow, look at the fit and finish in here. I apologize for not being able to turn on the lights because the boat's not rigged, no batteries or anything in here, but I think you can see the level of fit and finish in here. So hopefully we can maybe just catch all the sides, the roof and everything. Everything in this cabin is really nicely appointed. Everything from the countertops. You got your stainless sink here with hot and cold water. You've got valances on both sides with the comfort package. You've got curtains that totally go from the front of the cabin right to the back. We've got LED lights on the roof here. We've got another valance light above the sink. We've got, the upholstery. If you look at the stitching, the colors, fold-up armrests here on the driver's helm seat. This is also sitting on a smooth move suspension, so that's going to give you the best ride that you can possibly get with a smooth move. As far as on the port side, so you can see that this has got the optional table with the fold leaf here. So basically you got yourself a full-size table. When you need it, when you don't need it, you got 2 additional cup holders and something to hang on to here. This seat here does also slide out, so that gives you room for 2 large bodies here. This also does convert to an aft bed or a side bed, so that's going to be part of it. The table is going to go down. There's a filler cushion there. Right now on the passenger side seat, you got room for 2 smaller people facing forward there, or 1 very large person. You've got a handhold here. We should also probably point out that this has been upgraded, so it's really easy to convert this into a bed or to flip the seating over. Simply put, you just pull this out like this. This folds down into a bed. And then if you want to have it so that it's facing the table, you just simply go like that, and now you're facing the dinette. As far as dash space, look at the room up here. You've got 3 vents blowing up on the windshield to keep for great defrost. We got 4 cup holders here, and just a pile of room to throw odds and ends. This upper radial shelf. Look at this storage up in here. It's huge. So you got access to your 3 windshield wiper motors, but look at the extra storage there that you can hide out of the way. As far as so we got 3 windshield wipers here for each window. We do have screens. The nice part about these screens is if you want them out of your way, you just simply lift up and pull them out. It's just that simple. So that's a really nice feature. Of course, the controls, the flush mount sonar and everything that'll be mounted in here, you could do up to a 16-inch display in here, so lots of room to have everything flush mounted. You got armrests that fold up and down on both sides on the helm seat here. The fridge, this is an upgraded silver, both 12 and 110 volt fridge. Plenty of room in there. It's got an ice maker or a freezer space as well. So lots of room there. You got a utensil drawer here below the sink. All the drawers here are pull out. So that's underneath the helm seat, and then the same thing goes for these drawers here. So instead of having to reach in to find your stuff, they're all drawers on really nice high quality slides. So it makes for easy access to retrieve everything. If you look even underneath the dinette, you got a side tray there. So again, more storage throughout. And we should probably point out here, maybe we'll just switch spots, and there is storage up underneath here, and this is access to the hot water tank, etc. But again, extra tools, whatever, can all hide in places like this, so lots of room to store stuff. This also does blow heat back here as well. So you got heat at both the front and back of the cabin. As for the head, this has got a full shower in it. So this has also got the upgraded flush toilet. So you can see, beautiful door here. You got a mirror. You got a light. You've got a vent in the roof. And we should probably point out that this has got part of the comforter package is it's got that hanging rod up top. So if you want to hang any gear that's wet, that's a great place to hang it and have it dry. As for the shower head and stuff is right there. That just pulls out. As for the front berth, part of the comfort package is that this has got memory foam up here. So this is a very high quality mattress here. So this is going to be really comfy for sleeping on. And just to give you an idea on the size, I mean, I'm only a 5'6" guy, but still, sleeping in if you're laying here like this, you can see how much extra room I have here. So there's definitely room for 2 people to comfortably sleep in here, 2 average sized people. I don't know how well one can see in here, but you've got really large finished shelving on both the starboard and port side, so lots of storage. There is additional lighting in here. Of course, it'll work once the batteries are in place, but there is lots of storage there. And then underneath in the center here, you also have some storage, actually fairly large storage. So you can see right there the additional storage that you can hide. A few other features to point out by the helm are going to be your AC/DC panel is right down here. So there's your breakers. There's going to be like an ignition key switch that goes here, and this just simply turns on and off all your battery switches. So both your house battery, cranking batteries, no need to open up that back storage compartment. You just turn the key here. The switches automatically will turn. And then you got a voltage indicator right there. You've also got to access here, I never mentioned, but this has got the optional windshield washer spray in it. So there's where you fill the fluid for that. And then as far as the helm seat itself, 2 things, like the ease of getting in and out of here is awesome. You can see how open everything is. You've got the flip down armrests here, which are very comfortable. This seat does move forward and aft. It's got a tilt wheel. And the visibility here is absolutely awesome. So I can be comfortable here. My controls are going to be here. My instrumentation is here, and I can see everything awesome. I can choose to put my feet down here below me as you see them, or you can stretch out and put them here as well. Showing you the roof of the 2725. This has got optional additional railings on it, so you can see the side cargo railings. These you can adjust any position that you want, so virtually you can put almost anything you choose up here, whether it's paddle boards, storage baskets, whatever you want to store. You can see the additional rod holders on the roof here. Another thing to point out is the tie-down points that are actually welded right to the roof here. So instead of strapping your stuff to your rails, you can set your weight on the rails and then anchor them to points that are welded right to the roof. These steps are very handy. Makes it really easy on and off the roof, as you can see. And then you can see the access that you have to easily walk around this boat with this large bow rail that surrounds the cabin, making it really safe to do so in any kind of conditions. While we're up here, you can see the extra cleats that are behind the hawse rings that we showed you from the outside, as well as a tie-off cleat that you can use for your anchor as well. And then on the starboard side, a lot of KingFisher boats have this. We'll show it again because it works awesome, the net holder. So you can see that the handle of the net goes in the lower tube there. Then this just flips up, and this, you just put the top ring of your net right here, and your stinky, dirty net is hanging here on the outside of the boat so that you don't have to put up with it on your aft deck. As always, hopefully this video has helped you understand the new 2725 XRS coming for 2025 from KingFisher. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.